Hi friends, in today's video tutorial, we would study how to prepare this geometry in AutoCAD. So before we start with the drafting, let us spend some time in understanding this geometry and trying to see how we'll proceed with the drafting. After analyzing this drawing carefully, I feel that the best way to start this drafting would be to do it in the top view. So we'll begin the drafting by going in the top view, and we'll first draw this small inner circle. So you can see the instructions given over here is that there has to be 5 holes of 16 dia. So you can see this is the first hole, second hole, third hole, fourth hole and fifth hole. So 5 holes of 16 dia. So we'll begin by drawing the first hole of 16 dia, and then with the same center point we'll draw another circle of 36 dia. Then we'll copy both the circles at a center to center distance of 68 units. Then we'll draw one referential line from midpoint of this circle to midpoint of this circle. Then we'll copy line to the left 45 units and to the right 36 units. Afterwards, we'll draw one line which would be of 30 plus 9 plus 9, that is 48 units, and copy it that line to the midpoint of this line which we have drawn. Then we'll move that line to 18 units forward and delete this referential line. In the same way, we'll draw one line of 36 units, bring it to the center of this line and erase that particular referential line. Then we'll draw one line straight from that line quadrantial to this circle, straight from this line quadrantial to the circle. Mirror both these lines to the other side. Then we'll fillet all the corners. You can see the fillet radius is 9. So all the 4 corners we'll fillet it with 9 radius. This, this and the corner on this side. Then we'll go into the isometric view and we'll press pull it to a thickness of 9 units. Once we have drawn that, then we'll make this profile. So we'll change the view to left view and we'll begin by drawing this inner circle of 16 dia, outer circle of 36 dia, then drawing a line quadrantial from here downward to a distance of 21 units, to the right 36 units, back to the quadrantial to this circle. Trim the unwanted part of the circle, press pull it to 9 units thickness, and then copy this entity here, here and here, and we are done. So let me show you how we'll proceed with the drafting. So now you can see that we are in the top view. So we will directly begin the drawing. We'll begin by drawing the inner circle of 16 dia. So we click over here and draw a circle of 16 dia. Then again center diameter. Click over here. The same diameter, same center point, and diameter is 36 units. Then select both the circles. CO for copy. This is the center point. Ortho turn on. Distance is 68. Press enter. Again press escape to come out of this. L for line. Draw a referential line from center point of this to center point of this and press enter. Now we'll copy that line to the left, and if you see in this drawing it is 45 units and to the right it is 36 units. So we come to our drawing and we select this line CO for copy and we click on the midpoint of this and we select left side 45, hit enter, and right side 36 and hit enter. Now we come back to this drawing and you can see that on the top the distance is 9 plus 30 plus 9. So that is 48. So we'll draw one line anywhere over here and the distance is 48 units. Press enter. Then we'll copy that line. We'll select the line. Press enter. Midpoint of this. We move it to midpoint of this. Now we no longer need this line, so we erase it. And then we'll move this line to a distance of, you can see in this, it is 36 units from, it's 18 units from this side because this hole is 36. The line is already at 45 units, so 18 units forward. So we select this inner short line and we say move and we click over here and move it to the left 18 units and press enter. Now we no longer need this line, so we delete this referential line. Now we ought to draw another line on the right side, and if you see on the right side the distance is 36 units. So we use the line command and draw one line anywhere and distance is 36 units. Press enter and move that line. Select move from midpoint of this to midpoint of this. Now we no longer need the referential line. Select the referential line and delete. Now we draw one line from endpoint of this and we bring it to the right, and using the tracking point we bring it to a quadrantial tracking point over here. We click over here and move it quadrantial to this circle. Enter. Same way on the right side itself. Now we draw one line from here, move to the left, then use the quadrantial point, bring it down to get the tracking point. Click over here and move on the top and click over here. Press enter. Now we have to mirror both these lines at the bottom. So we select the first line, second line, third line, fourth line. Then we type mirror, press enter, and we give midpoint of this and midpoint of this and press enter. Now we use the trim command and trim the unwanted part of the circle. So we don't need this, don't need this. And also we don't need the referential line, so we erase the referential line. Now we'll fillet the corners with the 9 radius. So we type fillet, R for radius, we type 9, press enter. We click here and we click here. Again fillet, we click here and here. Again fillet, we click here and here. Again fillet, we click here and here. Now our basic geometry is ready, so we can go into the isometric view. Now if you see in the reference drawing which I have given you, see how the image is and see how this image is. So we'll click in the view cube, we'll click over here on this corner, and now it looks similar to this. Now we'll push pull it to a thickness of 9 units. So we push pull, select the object to push pull and give it a vertical thickness of 9 units. Press enter and again press escape to come out of push pull, and 2D wireframe make it to shades of gray. So if you see in this drawing, this thickness is of 9 units. Hence we press pulled it to 9 units. Now we have to make this unit. So we come back to our drawing and we first change the view to left view. Then we use the circle, center diameter, and draw one circle of 16 dia. Why 16 dia? Because if you have seen here, this is 16 dia inner circle. Hence we gave 16. And then we'll draw a circle of 36 dia. So again we come to our drawing, center diameter, same center point, diameter is 36. Now we'll use one polyline and we'll draw one line downwards 21 units, then to the right 36 units. P line, press enter, quadrantial to this 21 units, right 36 units, and again quadrantial to this circle. Enter. Now trim the unwanted part of the circle, press enter. Now press pull, select this entity and thickness is 9 units. Now copy this over here. So press escape, select the entity, CO for copy, and click on this as the base point and over here. Now we have to copy two more elements over here, but if you see in this reference drawing that they are in a different plane. So what we'll do, we'll go in home and select 3D rotate. Now it's asking us to select the object to rotate. So we click on this object. Now here you can see the blue line axis. So click on that and move it this way. So you get it in this plane. And now you can CO for copy. Click on the object to copy is this. Click on this endpoint and match it over here. Now in the same way we want to copy this over here. So we temporarily turn this to 2D wireframe. CO for copy. Select the object to copy. Enter. Then click on this end and click on this end. Press escape. Erase this unwanted drawing. Then click on 2D wireframe and make it to shaded with edges. Then you can use the orbit feature and rotate it in all directions. So you can see this object has not got shifted to the right location. So let's do it again. And then we'll say move. Click on the object. Select this base point. Select this point and it is done. Now you can select the union command and select the entire geometry and make it into one. Then use the orbit tool and see the drawing whether it has been completed in the desired manner. So friends, in this tutorial, we have seen how to make this geometry in AutoCAD. Hope you have learned something new. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And we'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, goodbye.